Well, good morning. Working on plowing, and I want to talk to you about how to lay out the plowing. So if we look at this particular lot, it's not a very big lot, but a lot of times what happens is people aren't sure, where do I start? In the most general cases, you got to think first, or in almost every case, you have to think, where is the snow going? And then most of the time it's away from the building. This is unusual because we're actually going to push toward the building here, but nearly always it's away from the building. So in this case, over here on the, when I come in, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to swing the wing in on the right side here, and I'm going to try to make a tight push here in order to get the snow away from this, because you can see they're shoveling out over here, and now I'll be able to push into this pile. So I want the snow away from this right side. So just cleared some snow there, and now I'm going to continue to swing away and start from the right side and work over to the left on this property. So here I don't want to block in the dumpster, so I'm going to swing around past this and into this pile, and that's as much as that's going. So I'm going to continue working from right to left on this property. Swing the wing of the plow back again. And when you're plowing, it takes a little bit to learn the property itself. And once you learn it, it'll go even quicker as you're plowing and things. Some that came off the plow when I moved. And then a couple more pushes, and you should be good to go.
Is that fine like that? Because I pushed everything over on that side. This side too?
The other side is good. This side it needs to come away from the curb one shovel width.
The snow?
The snow.
This over here?
Yeah, the snow by the curb.
Right here, okay.
Yeah, we can't have snow on that edge.
Right over here, right?
Over there by the house of fire. So I'm still working this way from right to left, going into the pile, and windrowing to the side. Keep in mind, it's faster to windrow than it is to push straight ahead, even with the XLS plow that we have here. So now the snow is going over into the side. So now most of this is looking pretty good, except for these front corners. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to flip the plow around. And so these corners that I missed, because I couldn't swing in because they're an inside corner. Now I'm going to do a push right over here. And I've just pushed a little snow onto the island. Not enough room to push a lot of snow, but that will get that one done. Now I just have to hit this other corner over here. to salt this since I'm turned around this way. Salt is on. And then salt the other side. And there we go. So didn't take long. This is just about an inch of snow. And so it was a quick plow, but that's the way you lay out what you do in as you're working in a single lot.